Good morning, everyone. This is Chris from Diecast Racing, bringing you another comparison video. Today we're going to be comparing Hot Wheels versus Mini GT. The car that we have is a Datsun 510. The Hot Wheels here gives the date of the car. It's a 1971 Datsun 510. Where Mini GT, this is a Datsun 510 Pro Street. The Mini GT didn't give the date of the car. From my research, I've been able to figure it's anywhere between the late 1960s to early 1970s. Let's start off with the packaging. The Hot Wheels card comes with a plastic case or sleeve, what do you want to call it, protecting the car, and a cardboard card. Mini GT has a cardboard box, which is a little bit different than what other Mini GTs come in. Here in the United States, they come in a blister pack with the car and a box with a protective sleeve inside of it. The box is a little bit different than this one. It's usually like a pull tab where the car and the sleeve slide out. This one, it's a drop box. So Hot Wheels car, this one here is a mainline car. It costs $1 here in the United States. And for the $1, you get pretty good value for what Hot Wheel produces. It doesn't have as much detail, or the scale isn't always as correct, but it's more of a toy than the Mini GT, which is more of a scale model. This is something that you would give to your kid, something you would play with on the ground or on one of the tracks that Hot Wheels make. It's something you can display if you want to. I know there's a lot of people out there that do display their Hot Wheels, but it is more of a toy than a model. Whereas the Mini GT, like I said, it's more of a scale model. It's more correct to scale. There's more detail on it. And the quality is, substantially better than the Hot Wheels. The price is $1 for the Hot Wheels, whereas the Mini GT, most Mini GTs cost anywhere from $10 to $15 depending on where you buy it. This is a collaboration between Mini GT and Kaido House. This particular model costs a little bit more than most of the other GTs, most of the other Mini GTs. This one will run anywhere between $18 to $25 depending on where you find it. Let's go ahead and open up the Hot Wheels and show you the car. Alright, so this is the Hot Wheels Datsun 510. This is what they produced. As you can see, there are a few decals on it. Nothing too crazy. You see the rear turn signal, front turn signals. It's got plastic wheels. The front spoiler is a chrome color, although it is plastic. Now the body of this is die cast, it's metal. However, the base on it is plastic. It's a silver plastic. Now for the price that these things cost, you do get quite a good value for your money. Hot Wheels are fairly durable. Like I said, they're meant to be a toy. Something that is going to be messed with and played with. You can see there's not a whole lot of detail. There's no rear tail lights. It's all just the same paint color as the body of the car. There's no license plate. Or the headlights in the front and the grille in the front are all the same color as the car. It's just all painted. It's all molded metal that's just been painted on. There's no decals. There's no extra paint for those areas. The interior of the car, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is some detail. Not too much. It's a little bit better than I've seen on some Hot Wheel cars. Alright, let's look at the Mini GT. I can open it up. There we go. Sorry about that. Like I said, the packaging for this, it's a little bit thicker cardboard than what you get in some of the other Mini GT models. It's actually quite durable. If you want to store it, this is actually going to protect the car quite well. Now this is the Mini GT Datsun 510. As you can see right away, there's a lot more decals on it. There's more detail. The wheels do spin. Sorry about that. The wheels do spin. Something a little bit more unique with these wheels, it actually has metal rims on it. And these have rubber wheels. You can see it's got the really fat rear tires and skinny front tires. One of the things that Mini GT did with this particular car, which I do like, is they put the name of the car down here. And I guess this one is a 1971 Datsun 510. Apologize about that, but the box did not say anywhere on there what year it was. So these are the same age. You see the exhaust is coming out the side on this one, whereas on the Hot Wheels, they have the exhaust coming out the back. Let's see if you can't see that. There you go. There's a lot more decals on it. It seems to be a little bit better quality paint. Now the front spoiler is metal. The main body of this car is metal, and so is the base. This is a metal base on it. So this car has a little bit more weight than the Hot Wheels, and it feels more durable. You see the front headlights are actually inserts. It's not paint, it's actually inserted. I think it's maybe plastic or something. The grille is a different color than the rest of the car, and it is detailed. You have your turn signals. You actually get a bumper that's a separate piece on these as well, front and rear bumpers. The rear tail lights are also inserts. It's not just paint or a decal. You can see the license plate actually has a decal on it. It has the 510 badge in the back. This particular model has a rear wing on it that has a decal on it. The rear window has a decal on it, so do the side windows. So does the front window. If you can see on the inside of this car, it might be kind of hard to show you. There is more detail on the inside of this versus the Hot Wheels. And this actually has a roll cage on the inside as well. I think that adds a nice little touch to it. Makes it look nice. This thing will focus. Another thing that's kind of unique to this vehicle from Mini GT, because most of their cars that I have don't have this option, but actually the hood opens up. There's a painted engine on the inside. Most of it's chrome, but you can see there's also a decal that says G Ready. It's just a nice extra touch detail that they put on this car. It's a great looking car. This particular model is the OG green model. The Mini GT has several variants of this car in different colors and a little bit different styles. I chose this one because it's the one I liked. Now this car does roll, so you can, play with it if you want to. But it's not designed to be played with. It doesn't roll quite as well as the Hot Wheels. But it's more designed to be displayed rather than played with. This isn't necessarily a car you would give to your kid to play with. You could, because it does roll. But it is designed more to be a display model. And as you can see, it looks awesome. Compare it to the Hot Wheels. Now for the price of these cars, like I said, Hot Wheels does quite an amazing job producing a vehicle in today's economy for just $1. At least here in the United States, $1. But it doesn't have the looks or details as what the Mini GT does. But this does cost quite a bit more than this. If your primary purpose is to play with or to give it to your kid, I'd go with the Hot Wheels. It costs less. It's designed to be played with. You can still display it if you wanted to. But if your primary purpose for purchasing one of these is to display it, then Mini GT is definitely the way to go. There's more detail, it's more correct to scale. It just looks so much better. See if I can get that focused on that little badge there. If you can see it, there it goes. It says SSS. Both are great cars. They each have a different purpose. You can play with this, but it's better to be displayed. You can display this, but it's better to play with it, as in like something you would give to your kid. So these are the differences and similarities between the Hot Wheels 510 and the Mini GT 510. Hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, please write in the comment section what you liked or what you didn't like. Please like and subscribe. And if you want more videos like this, just let me know. As always, guys, have a great time collecting. Have fun. And I'll see you next time.